Alright guys, I think you might be able to recognize this next technique that I'm going to show you, since I have used it pretty recently in one of the super fights that I participated in. Now I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, in every detail of it. Once again, I start from side control, and this time I'm going to use an inverted guillotine, so I need to worry about the position of his near arm. Whenever I have side control, as a general rule, my opponent always wants to defend that near arm. He doesn't want to allow me to bring the knee in, isolating his arm like this. This is too advantageous of a position, so most people will tend to defend their arm. Here's what I'm going to do. I maintain the underhook on the opposite side, controlling the far arm, and now I'm going to control the near arm and move it to the opposite side, underneath my chest. He will now believe that he has a better chance of escaping, since his arm is free on the opposite side. I am now controlling my opponent solely on the opposite side, keeping my underhook. I maintain the pressure on my opponent, since chances are he's going to try to escape. He's going to try to move his hips and shoulders to try to create some space. What I will do now is move my arm. Instead of controlling his head from underneath, I'm going to come over the top and wrap my arm around his neck like this. As soon as I do that, I'm going to move my left arm to the opposite side so I can close my grip here on my right hand. My left hand will move towards the right one as I transition to the north-south position. The most important detail here is to move your hips as far as possible from his chest. I want my weight to be away from him. All I got to do now is pull my hands upwards as I move my shoulder towards the mat. Get in the tap. The position around his neck will be the same as the usual one. I throw the arm over and I'm going to hold my hands normally. Then all I have to do is pull my forearm up as I bring my shoulder down. Let's try it once more. I start from the side control. He's trying to block me using my arm here. And now I'm going to throw that arm to the opposite side and control with the underhook on the far side. All I got to do is change my control around his head. I'm going to use my right arm and I'm going to pummel the position and go behind his neck like that. Now, before he tries to escape his head, I'm going to run to the north-south position here. And I'm going to close my grip. Make sure his head is under my armpit, and now I'm going to move away with my hips. It is very important to maintain my hips away and maintain the pressure on the neck, not on top of the chest like this. If I apply pressure on the chest, he's going to feel pressure on his chest, but not on his neck. So once I get to this position, I'm going to move away from him. Now he can move as far as the lower body, but his neck will not go anywhere here. Now bring your shoulder down to get the tap. I'm going to do it once again from a different angle so you can really understand the position here. Once I get the side control, I'm going to throw the arm to the opposite side and go around his neck like this. Now move to the north-south and hold your hands together like that. Now bring your pressure downwards and maintain that neck tightly. My elbows are towards the inside, and all I got to do is bring my weight backwards, away from him here, and now shoulder down and pull up to get the tap here to get the submission.